Yo, man, shout out the chat in the building, dog. Oh my god. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It's the afternoon. It's like it's the middle of the day. It's like, oh my god, bro. In what world are we living in where crackdown is so much better than Raw? Nothing is happening with this show, dog. This dude has completely lost it. Let me see what's up with the chat, man. Like, oh my god. Like what am I supposed to talk about this afternoon, y'all? Like what am I supposed to Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez at Saturday Night's Lame event. Braun Breaker gets fired. AJ Styles looked like a complete idiot. What am I supposed to talk about? This dude has literally given us zero things to talk about tonight, dog. My man Sir Smoke a lot in the building. Oh, my man Jay in the building, Vaughn in the building. We in early tonight, unfortunately, cause Raw is on this tour. Gregory in the building. Oh, 0J0, too deep. And what's up, yo? Am I bugging, dog? Am I bugging? The usual suspects in the building, but my bad if I don't sound so enthused. If I don't sound so hype and intrigued. This was probably one of the most boring Raws of the year. Oh, Bobby Batsu, and it's only 2026. I know. This is sad, dog. A lot of questionable booking tonight, y'all. You know I like to make analogies and make comparisons of real life, right? How about most of us got a 9 to 5, right? How about you go to your 9 to 5 and you're repeatedly late, right? You repeatedly underperform. You repeatedly make the company look bad. Then your boss turns around, the CEO turns you around and give you a promotion to vice president. It doesn't make sense, right? What sense does it make giving Finn Balor a title shot? You might as well give Tozawa a title shot. You might as well give Otis a title shot. Oh, they got title shots. I guess this week, anybody who's underperforming gets title shots. The booking makes no sense. CM Punk looks like a fool in the middle of the ring, entertaining Finn Balor. He had one of the worst win-loss records of 2025. Why would anybody be invested in Finn Balor and CM Punk? Why? This is a loser versus a guy that had botched his last 4 to 5 matches. I don't know what, like, oh my God, we're really about to do this all month? All month? The same click, copy, click, paste, click, copy, click, paste? I can't tell you one thing about this show. Maybe the Braun Breaker segment, maybe. Outside of that, this show was complete garbage. I gotta look at the chat, man. Am I bugging, dog? Bobby, you get it. Yeah, I get a title shot next, y'all. Might as well. Since CM Punk giving out title shots, give your boy Bobby Batsu the title shot. My man CEO Jordan in the building, dog. This is sad. We really wasted our afternoon for this. It's one thing if it's 10:30. That I like to go. I like to take it in early. The streets light come on. I'm in the crib, man. I live in the city. I live in Philadelphia, man. There's a lot of fireworks still going on. And when I say fireworks, you know what I mean. I'm not talking about the ones that go in the air. I'm talking about the ones that send you to to heaven's gates. It's one thing when I'm about to take it down anyway. It's another thing when it's the middle of the day and you give us straight garbage, no fresh ideas. Forget fresh. He has no ideas whatsoever. Forget that. He doesn't even bother showing up anymore. If y'all was with me on the last live, we were patiently waiting for Triple H to acknowledge Drew McIntyre becoming champion. Let's see if he's done it yet. Absolutely. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Absolutely zero acknowledgement for Drew McIntyre becoming champion. Let me know in the chat. Can anyone explain this to me? Dog, chat! You mean to tell me you got click, copy, click, paste, but you cannot retweet that Drew McIntyre won the highest prize in the company? But he retweet this though. You retweet this, the worst storyline that you have in your company, but you can't retweet Drew McIntyre has won the top prize in WWE. Special start time, 2 p.m. The Kabuki Warriors continuing their feud with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. This is more important than Drew McIntyre winning the title. I got another one for you, y'all. Hold on, man. Let me find it real quick. Let me find this is another one. They didn't even bother changing the guy plates. He's walking around with Cody Rhodes plates on. If this is not the biggest sign of a transitional champion happening, what is? They didn't even change this guy plates. Well, Bobby Monsoon, they usually do it the same night. This is literally, it's January 12th. He won January 9th. It's been 72 hours. You think I'm an idiot? I think it takes 72 hours to change some plates? He could have did it himself. All you need is a screwdriver. It's not rocket science. He's still walking around with Cody Rhodes plates. It's just like Drew McIntyre winning the title. It doesn't even feel like he won a title. First, it was in Berlin. We all missed it. Second, he's walking around with his plates. Third, no, forget the picture with Triple H. He haven't even acknowledged Drew McIntyre's win. If you wanted to make this look important, I know he's on Crackdown, but if you wanted to make Drew McIntyre win look important, you know what you do? You start Raw off with Drew McIntyre hijacking a show, putting everyone on notice that he's the new undisputed champion. He wasn't even allowed on Raw. Cody Rhodes lost the undisputed title. Don't you think you'll have a grand main event? A grand vignette? A grand vignette to start off Raw to show Drew McIntyre winning. No, they show some crap from last week that we don't care about. The feeling ain't there for Drew. I'm telling you. We're about to see one of the quickest title changes in history, man. Somebody said acknowledge me, Paul of it. Randall Mack in the building. They hate Drew for no reason. That's why? What did Drew McIntyre do? You can't even change the guy plates. Do you understand? Changing the plates is as easy as changing your draws. Changing your draws might even be harder than changing the plates on the title. It literally takes 2 seconds. 1 second for one plate, 2 seconds for the other plate. He's still walking around with Cody plates on. If this isn't an indication that when they flew off from the U.S. to go to Berlin or wherever they're at, right? They had no intention on changing the title in 3 Stages of Hell. I think that was a last minute decision. I think Triple H and him not even being there, he probably got overpowered by Drew, Cody Rhodes, maybe Bruce Pritchard, and some other top creatives, because you know they got 100 cooks in the kitchen. They got 100 cooks in the kitchen. So maybe 60 of them went against Triple H, and it was easy to go against them since he wasn't. We all knew what CM Punk said. Whatever Triple H says, CM Punk says. Put the title on Roxanne Perez. CM Punk, thumbs up! About 60 of the 100 cooks that's in that kitchen went against Triple H's decision to keep the title on Cody Rhodes. This is an indication that there's some internal conflict going on that we won't see on Unreal Season 3. I would love for Drew McIntyre to break kayfabe, because kayfabe isn't even a thing in professional wrestling no more. I would love him to break kayfabe, and I would love to know his true thoughts on this, because this is just killing the aesthetic. This is killing how important it is. How do you not start Raw off with the guy that he just won the undisputed title? We don't care about brand splits. They mean nothing. Too deep and said Punk. Too deep and said Punk give creepy old man vibes. Yo, Punk, man. I just don't understand. It's just like Punk and Finn Balor. Where does this come from? Punk and Finn Balor? You mean to tell me, hold on, maybe y'all, maybe I should grab, maybe this is what I need to do, y'all. Maybe I should grab 2K20. Even Liv Morgan's like, what are you doing? Finn Balor has done nothing but accumulated 10,000 hours on WWE 2K25, 26, whatever version they're on. And he gets a title shot. And CM Punk says he deserves it. Dog, WWE literally think that we're like morons or something. Like we're incompetent. Like we don't know that this dude has the worst losing record in WWE. But he deserves a title shot? Then if you watch this, this dude can't even win a match in the video game. He lost that match to Cody Rhodes in the video game. This dude can't win a match in real life. This dude can't win a match on PlayStation. This dude can't win a match on Xbox. This dude can't win a match in the Mandela Effect. There's no universe where Finn Balor goes over. Absolutely none. Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. Xbox 360, Xbox, the first version, Xbox One, Sega Saturn, Game Boy. He can't win a match on no planet in this universe. But he gets a title shot at CM Punk. Let's look at it. Let's give Denny a title shot next. Let's give my man Sir Smoke-A-Lot a title shot next. Let's give Monster the King a title shot. Gregory. Let's give Javon. Let's give Too Deep in a title shot. Rando Mack. Oh my God. Give the whole chat a title shot to CM Punk. This is sad. Bro, I'm just so... Where's my phone at, bro? CM Punk versus Finn Balor is the most anticlimactic thing that's happening, man. And don't get it messed up. Don't no. We're just not on Finn Balor, y'all. Do you want to see your world heavyweight champion? CM Punk. Hold on, bro. CM Punk. Do y'all remember the video I played where CM Punk's like, I slip on a banana pill and y'all laugh at me. Then I told CM Punk he slipped on so many banana pills that I went to the grocery store and the guy in the produce section said, oh, sorry, we're sold out. I keep getting people sending me links and links and links and links. I keep forgetting the botches. He done has so many botches in this Braun Breaker match. It's truly embarrassing. My bad. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Then we're gonna go to this, bro. Toxic Gamer with the $2. Can anyone watch a TV show that has no story? Yo, imagine that. This is a fact. How can you watch a TV show with no stories? Imagine watching Martin and there's like bruh man from the 5th floor, but he's doing nothing. There's the lady Martin used to play. I think I forgot her name. And she does nothing. Gina does nothing. Just no storyline, no nothing. They're just sitting there. Triple GPT, before I even read your comment, I know for a fact he didn't pay us for subscription. I know for a fact you're giving him the free prompts. The free prompts are so bad. It's just like, it's like, what? Not my best show. Yo, Triple GPC says, not my best show, sending this from the Bahamas. Well, that's great. He got his feet up in the Bahamas. Not your best show. That is like literally borderline blasphemous. Not my best show. This show was complete trash truck juice. Pay the subscription so Triple GPT could put some oil in his mechanics and start working. Maybe we need to go to Gemini or something like that. DeepSeek. Who else we got, man? We got the glorious one. Finn Balor is the Brooklyn Brawler. Did Vince give Brooklyn Brawler a title shot? And Triple H booking, he'll get a title shot ASAP. And Triple H booking, we have this guy as the champion. That's a good segue to what I'm about to talk about now. We got Finn Balor, a guy who barely won anything to the point they changed his name to Pin Balor in 2025. And this is the CM Punk we got to deal with in 2026. This is his first title defense. Look at this. Slip on a banana pill, huh, Punk? A simple power driver. Dog, this dude, I love CM Punk, bro. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has a great career. Punk, it's over, bro. It's just, dog, like, look at this. This dude, and this is the guy, this is the marquee guy. So you got a guy that's botched. All he's doing is slipping on banana pills. The only thing about CM Punk that's great right now is his potassium level. CM Punk has collected more bananas and banana pills than Donkey Kong himself. This is the only thing good with CM Punk. Do you see how his face is flat on the mat? Flat on the mat. This is how his performance been. Face down, flat on the mat. Then at the end of this match, he loses his sneaker. We got this guy versus a guy that has, oh my God, how do you just wake up and get a title shot? This is embarrassing, dog. Like, it makes no sense. Oh my God, bro. On top of that, this seems like to be the theme of the night show, y'all, to be honest. These guys get a title shot. The Alpha Academy. If you ask me, I'll call them the Beta Academy. Tozawa and Otis, like, I'm so flabbergasted. Like, I have to be bugging. I have to be looking into this too deep. I have to be biased. Maybe I am too negative. I'm looking at Tozawa and Otis. The last time I'd seen these two guys, you know the last time we seen these two guys? They were background dancers for Joe Hendry. Understand, I know we be big and we be laughing. Understand, this isn't a joke. These are the last time we seen these guys in the ring. They were background dancers for Joe Hendry in a segment. Even Maxine Dupree is telling these guys backstage, look, man, I gotta go on my own route. You're losers. Figure it out. Otis goes to Jey Uso for a title shot, and Jey Uso, he's in Germany. I hear they got some good beer in Germany. I'm pretty sure Jey Uso knows. Maybe he's inebriated and he doesn't know he's looking at Otis and Tozawa. The two people on that Raw roster that's literally on the bottom of the roster when you're talking about title shots. You mean to tell me Otis and Tozawa deserve a title shot, but the Street Profits don't deserve nothing but the dust they're collecting on the top of the shelf? But let's give Otis and Tozawa a title shot, right? Yo, bro. I'm trying my hardest to keep my composure because it's borderline disrespectful. It's like, what? Even though I don't even like Motor City Super Soakers, but my God, these are the last two people that should even. You don't get one match. You don't have to win one match to be able to even have the world title championship even come out of your mouth. You don't have to win one match. You could just wake up and get a title shot. Adam Pearce says okay. The Beta Academy. Bro, this is nothing but a circus act, dog. Seriously, man. Joe Lee, he says clown show. Sir Smoke, I said the disrespect is real. No number one contender matches, none. Outside of the Kabuki Warriors, none. Tristan said Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan won just to lose at Saturday night's lame event. I'm not even being biased, but the Kabuki Warriors are the best tag team because they have chemistry. So Killer said, Montez Ford is all elite. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Contrary to belief, I like the Kabuki Warriors, but I keep calling them the Kaduki Warriors because the storyline they're in is Dookie. And now this is how Raw started. Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan, Saturday night's lame event, a match that we all know the outcome of. Liv Morgan comes back. The best creative they have is put her in a team with Roxanne Perez to lose against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Dog, this is so... I'm looking at this and it's like, what part of this is... And this is selling tickets. People are like buying tickets. Can't wait to see Rhea and Liv. And there's absolutely no type of compelling storyline, no interest. Nothing in this makes me want to spend $1 to watch Saturday night's lame event. This is a Saturday night at 8 p.m. And this is the best we could do. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez look great together. If you ask me, I would have put the titles on them. We should have been ended the storyline with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. You get a title shot. I get a title shot. We all get title shots. Even local mailmen get a title. Yeah, it's just like, oh my God, man. Yeah, none of this makes sense. This is straight boring, dog. Straight boring. and they got over. They're using the crowd. They're using the literal crowd. We're really. How long are we doing this, y'all? Let me ask the chat. How long are we gonna do this? 5 years? 10 years? 15 years? 20? This isn't gotten old to anyone yet? Yo, if there's no payoff on there's no way to get a payoff on this, dog. I don't even care if they turn. This is corny. This is killing Rhea Ripley's character too. I'm sorry, dog. Like Rhea used to be like, remember when Rhea beat what's her name? Charlotte Flair, I think at WrestleMania 39? Dog, just her energy, dog. We seen a direct shift in the women's division. Rhea Ripley went on a crazy run till she hurt her shoulder to Liv Morgan had to vacate the title. This is not the same Rhea Ripley at all. Character-wise, they failed this woman. I forgot what Raw. What Darren said. What's up, Darren? Raw was on early afternoon in the U.S. What's up, Bobby? Yeah, Darren. Raw. Yeah, man. This is same early Raw, but it's the same show. Yo, look at this, y'all. This was back in the day. Not even back in the day. Look at Raw 93 to 97. 97 to 2001. 2001, 2002. And now look at this, even present, even if you take Drew McIntyre out of this, you really will have CM Punk. This picture should be CM Punk, Gunther, and I don't even know who else. What Becky Lynch or somebody? Just look at the downfall of this product and in every era. Triple H there's no way he's gonna be able to recreate even the worst out of these top ones. Not one, dog. There's no way. Is there even one star that Triple H really curated from the ground up that's over? Some people say Gunther. Gunther is overbooked. He hasn't found one star yet that's over like a Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Rock, Austin, even himself, Paul Levesque, Chris Jericho, Shawn, Roman, The Shield, Punk, none of them, Eddie. Oh my God, dog, this is by far the worst era of Raw, dog, and it's sad to see, man. It's sad to see the decline. God, bro. Gunther ain't a star, bro. Nah, he ain't. D'Angelo said, la 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 la, lazy Levesque. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, man. It's just, dog, this show was so trash. It's just like I said, no new ideas, no fresh ideas, none at all. Absolutely none. Shout out to the guy that said shout out to D'Angelo. La 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 la, lazy Levesque. You know what? La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la lazy Levesque. The booking is poop. What? La 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 la. When are we gonna at least get some type of effort? Just a little bit of effort. No fresh ideas, no ideas at all. The booking is poop. God, man. And this right here was the best segment of the night, dog. Oh, man. This was the best segment of the night by far, man. I mean, like, it's just like, okay, Brian attacks Adam Pearce. We go from Brian gripping up Adam Pearce. Do we? You know, we used to see back in the day, y'all. We used to see this back in the day, man. Yo, y'all remember this? This was hilarious, dog. This was one of the. This was one of the. Remember when Stone Cold attacked Vince in the jaw? He attacked. We go from Stone Cold attacking Vince to Bron Breakker gripping up Adam Pearce in the corner. He's scared to even hit him, scared to even touch him. Stone Cold used to come in the hospital after whipping Vince, whip him some more. If you're gonna do the angle of a superstar going against authority, it has to be somewhere in the realm of this, right? This is what we're used to. This is peak talent versus the authority. Peak. Let's do some type of version of this. No, he's just gonna grip Adam Pearce up and yell in his face. The heat not there, dog. With The Rock, with Stone Cold and Vince, you felt it. You felt it, dog. Stone Cold coming through with the bear truck, man. Spraying a whole corporation. Stone Cold stunning Vince, dog. Stone Cold screw, yeah, man. It's like, God, we fell so far. Then he had the fake pistol on him. It's Stone Cold getting arrested. And now he's just gripping up Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce is a wrestler too. If y'all don't know, this dude is a wrestler. He could take bumps. Yo, you should have just speared Adam Pearce. I like the intensity in this. I like the heat. But dog, you gotta give us more, because you're giving us a Raw episode where absolutely nothing is happening. Nothing is compelling. Nobody cares about anything going on in this show. So the best segment you have, you're supposed to put all your eggs in that basket. You're supposed to go to the next level as far as the creative content with this segment. I didn't get nothing but 3 spears and you get gripped up in the corner. It's just like, come on, dog. What happened to this? Remember Stone Cold when he ruined you ruined it. You ruined it when he what'd he do? He ruined the Mike Tyson jaw. Gave Mike Tyson a bird. Yo, you ruined it. You ruined it. Oh my God, this was peak. Oh yeah, they remember this one. Stone Cold was dressed as the cameraman. Dog, they remember this one, the one in the middle where they introduced the new championship. Stone Cold, he came through in a corporate suit. Yo, man, what's up, man? Now I'm gonna be corporate. Wound up low blowing Vince McMahon, took off the shirt. Austin 3 Where's this at? Okay, we're not going to get the same exact thing. Bro, just a percentage? Y'all do click, copy, click, paste, click, copy, click, paste. You're not, dog, just a little bit of this. If Bron Breakker's going to do that, this is the type of, this is somewhere, Randy Orton, somewhere, somebody who really went against the authority, you got to go against them. You can't softball play around with that. Like, come on. This used to be fire, dog. He just stunned the whole McMahon family. Came through with the bear truck, man. Like, this was fire. Now this, bro. This is going to come out to be, this is leading nowhere. This is not leading to Bron Breakker snapping and going crazy and everybody. This is leading nowhere. Why? Because Adam Pearce doesn't even have heat. Yo, let me know if the chat feel me on this. Yo, Kick said John Cena was raw to put Gunther. Oh my God. We're going to get to that. Gunther is just not it. I'm going to explain why this is going nowhere. Bron Breakker's attacking Adam Pearce, right? This is going nowhere because Adam Pearce, he's great. I think he's one of the best actors as far as on that roster. He's believable. No matter how cheesy the storyline is on paper, I feel like he does a nice job getting things over. Now, this is the thing. Adam Pearce leaned towards babyface. So it's not the same. When you're an authority figure, you don't need to be all the way heel, but you need to lean towards heel. When Gunther taps out John Cena, right? Adam Pearce was supposed to be the first person backstage, not the first, the only person backstage to be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man, I respect it, man. Kind of put Gunther over. Kind of put some of the bad guys over. Screw some of the good guys. Get some type of heat because damn near nobody in that locker room has any heat. Not Gunther. I feel like Logan Paul is losing his heat. Austin Theory, oh my God. Almost nobody in that back has heat. So when Bron Breakker does this, it means little to nothing. Yo, I don't understand how they're having meetings. What are you doing in the meetings in Connecticut at the corporate office if you're not talking about stuff like this? Oh man, Bron Breakker's gonna attack Adam Pearce. Nobody's gonna care though because we haven't got Adam Pearce any type of heat to make people want to see him get attacked. Make people want that. Nobody cares. Lisa said, that's the problem, Bobby. This roster can't act. Not believable at all. Lisa, this was the best segment because these three can act a little bit. Bron Breakker, he's built. He got the intensity. Paul Heyman, he's pretty consistent as an actor. Adam Pearce, he's a cool actor. They're doing the wrong thing, but that's why this segment was if I had to pick any type of trash to pick up, it will be this. Outside of this, everything else trash because the acting's trash. It's just like, God, man. And can you see, like, what a waste of, I don't want to say waste of talent because wasted talent or waste of talent, however you want to put it, I don't want to make it sound like it's anything to do with Penta. Penta has a fire entrance, fire look, fire in the ring, believable. But, dog, you're doing nothing with this character? Nothing? Penta, you could have just stayed in AEW. But he probably wants to try to get bigger globally, I understand. But, dog, the tag team division is suffering seriously. We have Otis and Tozawa trying to go for the tag team titles, and we got Rey Fenix and Penta split up on both brands doing nothing. You could have put Rey Fenix and them together. Penta together. Wasn't they called the Lucha Brothers or something like that? They could have made the tag team division 10 times better. The Usos versus the Lucha Brothers at WrestleMania. It's not rocket science. But now you got Penta tag teaming with Dragon Lee. When Dragon Lee was just tag team partners with AJ Styles a few weeks ago. Dragon Lee, they're just putting names in a hat. All right, y'all. This is how Dragon Lee's getting booked recently. Just names in a hat, trying to figure out who's gonna be Dragon Lee tag team partner next. Let's see. Okay? Obafemi, Dragon Lee and Obafemi, gonna be tag team partners in about 2 to 3 weeks. Penta tag teaming with Dragon Lee and not Ray Phoenix. It's just like laughable. And we're supposed to care about this. Yeah, dog. Denny, Penta left AEW for this. God, bro. This is just sad, man. Like, for all of this, bro, Penta could have stayed in AEW. And who knows, dog? Who knows what would have happened after, yeah, man? Anything could have happened. Uh Man, like, I'm about to bring up an extremely sad story. An extremely sad story, man. Seriously, dog. Oh, let me try to. He has such no heat. I'm having struggle finding him. I'm not talking about Bronson Reed. He beat Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris. Paul Heyman is Paul Heyman. I'm talking about Justin Timberlake. Dog, the burial of this guy is like, whoa. This is not working. Do y'all see the Titantron? It says Bronson Reed, right? Because they played Bronson Reed music before playing Austin Theory music. It takes 2 to 3 years for your music, for your character to go over. It needs to be getting played every time we see you. If you wanted to put some importance on Bronson Reed, you have Bronson Reed come out to his music, then Austin Theory come out to his music. They have no invested interest with Austin Theory. And I guarantee, I'm going to explain this. This is the same thing that's happened, this internal conflict that's happening. You got 100 cooks in the kitchen, right? So now you got about maybe 60 of them thinking that Austin Theory could go with the right push. But then you got 40 of them not thinking that. So he gets a little bit of push. All right, they took the security Punisher pants off him. They gave him some theme music that's pretty good, cool. But now you got the other side that's not pushing him. Don't play his theme music. Don't put him in any significant storylines or matches. Don't give him a mic for him to cut a promo. He hasn't cut one promo. Dog, do y'all understand what I'm saying? We did the whole masked man thing. And this guy revealed himself to be Justin Timberlake and not cut one single solitary promo. Not one! Do you understand the importance to having to cut a promo to get a character over? If you wore a mask for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you had this big vendetta, it is important for you to cut a promo and relay that to the fans. You look like a baby face. I don't even, if you seen this guy, right? If I woke up in the morning and I literally seen this guy, right, breaking into my house, I promise you I will feel no threat. I will literally wake up. Literally, if I seen this guy, right? If I'm asleep, I'll wake it up. I see this guy climbing through my window. I'm literally going right back to sleep. Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, yo, man, listen, bro. If you go in the kitchen, just don't touch none of my Casamigos. You can have everything else in the kitchen. There's some turkey bacon, there's some eggs, man. If you can, just, you know what I mean? Just leave me some, put it in the microwave, bro. No, don't worry about it, man. There's a half pint of fruit punch in there. Don't worry about it, man. All right. If I seen this guy climbing through my window, I would not be alarmed at all. This guy, unbelievability from 1 to 10, is negative 87. He's not believable. You could do you could squinch your face up all you want. We don't believe you, not one bit. My dog, if I had a pit bull, he's waking up, he's looking at you, and he's, I could have the meanest dog in the world. He's wagging his tail. He's happy he came in. He's expecting some treats. Bro should have just went baby face, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Dog, this is not working. This is just not working. This dude looks like a created player. It just looks so forced and manufactured. This doesn't even look like a real person. I think they 3D printed this guy's face. Somebody sent me this puppy. He's trying to put that big. Oh, but yo, bro, Cyber. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we gotta talk about that. Obafemi. It's just Obafemi career just got glitched. I don't know what's going on. Man. Wow, bro. Y'all. I just see this. Y'all see this poster? Can y'all see this? The Vision fears LA Knight. I don't know what's worse, for LA Knight to be in the pearly gates or for Justin Timberlake. This is such a failed experiment, dog. And if Justin Timberlake, if you listening or whatever, I want to make it clear, or anybody that know him, I just want to make it clear. I think this dude is a star. I think this dude has a lot of potential. I think this dude could be on the top of the card. But when you're not able to cut no promo, when you're not able to when you have a good song, but you're not able to showcase that song, when all you're able to do is just do this face that's not believable, you are never going to get over. I'm sorry, dog. It's just never, ever, ever, ever going to work. I don't care who's in your corner. I don't care what faction you're with. It's never going to happen. You was better off being the masked man. He was literally better off being the masked man. It ain't gonna work, dog. Yeah, LA Knight. People got signs for LA Knight, right? Maybe because people actually thought LA Knight was gonna actually come through and do something. Hold on, let me see if I can find this, dog. There was actually a report. I didn't even report it because it's like, oh, LA Knight flew to Germany for what? They're not putting him on TV. For what? God, hold on. Before I get to that, let me see what else is on here, man. So they wasted Penta, Finn Balor. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was another segment on here that was fire. Raquel Rodriguez was.
I can use ChatGPT to answer that.
Oh shit.
Picking a name?
Yeah, I can. Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez. We need to hurry up and get this over with. You know what's crazy? This click copy, click paste stuff is getting to another level, bro. Hold on. Yo, you can't even make this up. They're literally gonna do the same. Remember, they just did this. They just did this on the same event. They literally did the same exact Tiffany Stratton's hurt. Jade Cargill comes out, dominate Tiffany Stratton. She beats her. Stephanie Valkyrie's hurt. Stephanie Valkyrie's gonna come out. Raquel Rodriguez gonna beat her. Same Saturday night main event. Same title on the line. Same click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. They're not even trying to come up with nothing new. This is the same exact thing they just did on Crackdown. The build up too. Oh, Jade Cargill came back with the scar and beating up Tiffany Stratton. And they're gonna have the same exact match where she gets dominated. Stephanie Valkyrie gets written off for a while. Raquel being the champion. That's all I really care about, but Gregory says Saturday night's lame event already sucks. Yo. Hold on, let me bring up Shorty, man. Hold on, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Raquel Rodriguez is we're talking about a woman. A woman is the most believable on this, almost on one of the most believable characters on this roster. Raquel Rodriguez is more believable than CM Punk in 2026. When Raquel Rodriguez is on the screen and CM Punk is on your screen, Raquel is more believable than CM Punk. Yo, Raquel Rodriguez, who do you think is more believable, y'all? If you see this guy coming into your crib, or you see her coming into your crib, well, you know what, man? We might as well do it, man. I need to know, am I bugging in the poll, man? Who's more believable? Raquel Rodriguez or Austin Theory? Who's more My bad if I butchered the word. Oh, hold on, we got autocorrect. Alright. Who's more believable? AQU. Alright, damn, hold on. I got y'all. We need to see who's more believable, man. Raquel Rodriguez or Austin Theory. I got a feeling that I already know the answer, but I just need to know if I'm bugging or not. Hold on. Alright, man, there we go. We got the poll up, man. Who's more believable? Raquel Rodriguez or Austin Theory? What person you don't want to see coming through your window 4 a.m. in the morning? And this is the problem. This is the exact problem. Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez. She doing everything she needs to do. Raquel Rodriguez, she come through. Dog, I wish I could show this. She really hit Stephanie Valkyrie hard with that title on her ankle. And I think Stephanie Valkyrie's reaction was a real reaction. She was stiff with that title going on the ankle. But that's the thing. We're in professional wrestling. You have to be, you know what I mean? You have to be stiff sometimes, especially when you're trying to get a character over. Raquel Rodriguez is this close to having that title around her waist. It's so important for you to come off like, you know what I mean? Like you're a monster, like you're believable, man. Like, and I love Jade Cargill too. Jade Cargill, she got a special place in my heart, man. Something about Jade Cargill I love. But I think Raquel is even more believable than Jade Cargill. She could come out smiling. If y'all seen this segment, you know what I'm talking about. She came out smiling, talking to Michael Cole. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, man? She's all laughing. Then Michael Cole asked something that she switched gears like that. I pay attention to the small details like that. Because at first I'm like, she's smiling. What? Nah, she need to be more than she switched the gear like that. It comes, dog, that's fire. Lisa, this, and when we talk about acting, this is acting. You could tell Raquel is practicing or looking up stuff, or maybe she just has, you know what I mean? Maybe she's just good at it. But shout out to Raquel, man. And this is another thing too. You know why? Who Dave Buddy said, Bobby, I've been on Raquel since day one. Remember how many people it took to hear oh yeah, remember how many people it took to take her out in the elimination chamber? Now that's a fact. That's a fact. And like I say with Austin Theory, Raquel Rodriguez is a perfect example. Like I'm saying with Austin Theory, with Raquel, she has an opportunity to have a mic in her hand and tell her story. You can't tell a story, especially with this type of face. If you want to tell a story, you need to have a face like New Jack City. Y'all, I don't know if y'all might be a little bit young. Some of y'all might be young to remember New Jack City in ECW. If you go to tell a story with just your face needs to look like this. You need to be a New Jack City guy. Your face needs to look like this. Then you don't need to tell not one story. We're going to know that you don't got it all upstairs immediately from the second we see you. I see him coming through my door 3 a.m. It's time to go. It's time. You either got two options: shootout or bell. Those are only options. Cause this guy he's not playing no games. You cannot tell a story with a face like this unless you have a mic in your hand and you're given the opportunity to cut a promo. Raquel Rodriguez. It's not like Raquel Rodriguez is she's one of the most beautiful women in the roster, if you ask me. Tall, Latina, yeah, but she gonna cook you some of that good Latino food, man. And you know, if you ever, I used to have a Puerto Rican girlfriend back in the day. Yo, Puerto Rican people, Mexican people, if they you know what I mean, they bring you into your family. Oh my God, you're gonna get treated like royalty. They're gonna when you get brung into a family, they're gonna bring you in the family. Oh man, you can put your feet up. You gonna be good as long as you stay loyal. You don't do nothing. You know what I mean, dog. It's like, man, I kind of went on a little tangent, but man, Raquel Rodriguez. It's not like she has some type of like some type of, I can't even think of a wrestler that's a female that has an ugly look. Most of them look pretty good. Raquel Rodriguez, she looked good. She could easily come off as like just somebody non-believable. But when she has that mic, she knows how to switch her facial expressions. She knows how to bring the intensity in the ring. She's muscular. You know what I mean? It's just like, man, I'm at least something, dog. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you every single thing was trash. As an overall, the show was trash. But there was two segments that was over. It was kind of Braun Breaker one, kind of, and this one was. I feel like this segment was perfect. But this is what happens when you have too many cooks in the kitchen. You could tell it's 100 cooks in this kitchen. Because some of these segments be actually perfect. It's not one thing I would have changed in this. Let me look at oh man, we got let me look at the poll real quick, man. Oh my God. This is one of the most lopsided polls we've ever done, y'all. Yo, Austin Theory has 12%. Austin Theory has 12%. Look at this, Austin Theory. You have 12%. Somebody said, don't forget the BBWs. No, that's a fact. Dog, this dude, yo, 107 Carnage is funny. Dude has 12%. 12. This is one of the most lopsided polls that we've done since we've been going live. This is not even no trolling or joking stuff. This is just, it's funny, but it's not like we're like reaching to be funny. Not like saying like, oh man, Man, I could be a title. That's funny, but all right, I'm not in WWE. That's not reach. That's kind of reaching. This is the exact truth that we're looking at two superstars, and one's a male, one's a female, and one is 100 times more believable than the other. They have a problem on their hands with this Austin Theory. Well, no, they don't. Austin Theory signed the contract. He's not going nowhere. Nobody's going nowhere. Nobody's going to do nothing about it. Austin Theory spent his whole career jobbing anyway. So it really doesn't make sense, man. He's getting buried in 12 weeks as a fact, man. It's all facts. George said Theory is not Hill. You can see it a mile away. He's going to turn on the vision. Nah, that's a fact. It's no way, man. He's gonna turn on the vision, and there's no other way this could work. You know what I mean? Then when he turns on the vision, I ain't gonna lie, that might make it even more. It's just no way. There's no way to get out of this. He turns on the vision. What, join Seth Rollins, then what? Then we did all of that for what? It's just sad, man. God, bro. It's just, I'm kind of flabbergasted, man. I just every single week, dog. You can't come up with nothing. You can't come up with nothing. Nothing. Hey, come on, man. Another person they can't come up with nothing for. Jade Cargill, it's just, it's just sad, man. Every time it breaks my heart every time I see this, bro. Like, every time I see this, bro. They wasn't on the European tour. They're not in no storyline. We're in WrestleMania season. They're nowhere near nothing. Not NXT, nothing. Oh my God, man. WWE is in desperate need of something to happen. Give Theory the Alex Wright dance. Give it. There's no competition on the Ray roster full of jobbers. Man, there's absolutely no competition whatsoever, dog. And man. Yeah, it's just, dog, this, it's so hard to believe. It's just like, dog, let me guess who's getting a title shot next, right? You know who I got next for the title shot? So you got Tozawa and you got Otis. They're getting a title shot for the tag team. Then you got World Heavyweight. So you know who's going to be Drew McIntyre first one? Maybe it's The Miz. He hasn't won a single match in 23 months. Maybe give The Miz a title shot next. 23 months. 23 months? Do you understand the level of being buried that takes for you to not win one match? Not one? Remember, he lost twice in the John Cena My Time Is Now tournament. Nobody's asking for The Miz to be a champion or anything like that. But my God, almost 2 years? This is worse than Finn Balor. He'll be going against Drew McIntyre, or he'll be in the U.S. Open Challenge, though. Young Boss says the Wiz has the most losses. Is so bad. Yeah, Lisa, The Miz is loyal. The Miz is loyal. And also, The Miz is, he gets to do a lot of the WWE press. He goes on ESPN. He's a certain face that's good for the company. But it would be better if he could win at least one match in 2 years, maybe a match a year. To win 2 matches in 24 months, I think that's fair to probably get over. Nah, lose every single match in 24 months, and we're gonna have you as one of the faces of the company. Man, you could tell when there's obvious heat with Triple H. When you do something. Because remember when The Miz said that slick stuff on Twitter when R-Truth got fired? Yeah, man, it's like... And imagine The Miz in AEW. Imagine how much over, what we could see from The Miz. The matches we could see, Miz versus like a Kyle Fletcher, I think will be fire. But we never really see Miz full potential because he's been, especially under Triple H booking, because he's been, stuck. But to be honest, Miz already hit his peak, man. He beat John Cena at a WrestleMania. He hit his peak, bro. The Miz needs to leave ASAP. That's a fact. They should do Tozawa versus CM Punk for the title. Miz versus Foo Better. Whoever wins could get over on each other. No, that's a fact. Miz versus MJF. Ooh. Miz versus MJF will be fire. Just the promos they cut on each other. I think the match would be fire. Miz versus MJF is fire, dog. But unfortunately, 23 months, he's stuck in Jobberland. It's like, why is he even on the card at this point, man? Hold on. What else do we got, man? Oh yeah, we got this. Rikishi says he can't even get comp tickets anymore under the TKO era. $3 billion in debt. Why wouldn't you give somebody comp tickets to a live event? Rikishi, he's in a Legends contract, right? Right. Rikishi, he's his son is Jey Uso, right? One of the top selling merchandise sellers, right? Right. He has twin sons called the Usos, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso. That's the tag team championships. No comp tickets. Pay $600 and a box of tissue to sit in a nosebleed. Great. See, and I'm showing this because it shows this is not just a WWE creative thing. It's all around the board. This company has completely lost the plot. Like, we're literally watching the death of WWE, y'all. This is literally the death. Because you know what this does. I know some people probably like, yo, why does it matter? Rikishi, he's a legend, but who cares about Rikishi? He's not on the roster. You know what I mean? He's out of sight, out of mind. I understand that. But this brings morale backstage down. You got Jey Uso there. Jey Uso, he probably is not complaining how he's getting booked because he's usually booked pretty strong. But your dad can't get comp tickets? That brings the morale down. For 40 plus years, the wrestlers can at least make a call and get somebody. You're the top merchandise seller and your dad can't get comp tickets? Hold on. I'm gonna explain how crazy this is, y'all. Let's see something real quick, y'all. All right, so let's go to WrestleTix, right? Let's go to Monday Night Raw, Germany, January 12th. That was today. Right? That was today, y'all. Just imagine you can't get comp tickets. It's in Germany, right? So that's actually a good thing. Raw, you can't even sell out in Germany, right? 488 tickets left. That was 6 hours before the show. I highly doubt they sold 400. But these events are not even selling out. They're still not giving you comp tickets. That will bring the morale down backstage. And once the morale goes down, wrestler performers go down. Then we got Jey Uso botching left and right. This and that happening. Oh, I missed the super chat. Batman said, "Thank God I missed Raw." Triple H killing WWE. Good looking for the $2. Life said, "I heard WWE giving away free tickets because nobody buying." But no, they're not giving away. That's Rikishi thing. He can't get comp tickets, so they're not even giving away tickets. Just a complete spit in the face, because WWE is now corporate now. They don't care that you're Rikishi. If you think these dudes ever heard of Rikishi? Hold on. You think these dudes ever heard of Rikishi? Any of these guys that's not in WWE? None of them. They don't care about Rikishi. They don't care about what he did in WWE. No comp tickets. And yo, if you ask me, I think that's kind of alarming. I would love to know if this event sold out, because you're in Germany and you still can't sell out. This is the first time they ever went there. Usually it's sold out weeks and weeks before. Man. T-Rail, my man. T-Rail. Theory should have been face. Lost to Jey Uso in 30 seconds. Now that's a fact. Somebody said Rikishi. Gregory funny. They rather give tickets to nobodies than right. Yo, that's crazy, yo, Joe. Facts. They're giving tickets to people that nobodies. Stranger Things. They got comp tickets. They didn't even show up. Rikishi, nah. His calls barely don't even get answered. Man, dog. It's just, man. The landscape of WWE, man, and we keep getting it's just the landscape of WWE just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And now we're at the point where Raw is worse than Crackdown. Crackdown is 3 hours and it's better than Raw. Oh yeah, I forgot, man. They got Javon Evans, man. I forgot, man. They got Javon Evans in this storyline with El Grande Americano. More to the story. Yo, what's up, Carnage? Leo Mack, the tickets are more expensive in Europe than America. SmackDown London is $50. WrestleMania is $230. Damn. Lauren with the $5. Good looking. Is we going to get the Finn Balor that beat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam next Monday? Nah. You're going to get the Finn Balor that we all been getting. Loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after. There's no way he's beating CM Punk. There's no way the match is even going to be like... Sad, man. But yo, look, you see Javon Evans, dog? And Javon Evans is one thing, but this is another thing, bro. Like, what? Like, do y'all remember this guy? Do y'all remember him, man? What a way to completely waste a talent. Ludwig Kaiser is in his hometown, Germany. Then he has to do this Mexican gimmick. But he's in his hometown of Germany. He's in Germany. You can't even do him to where it's like, oh, you got a Grande coming out, but then you still got the Ludwig Kaiser coming out as the regular character. He can't even do double duty. No, put on the mask. Yo, this is sad, dog. Think about it. We almost forgot how dope this dude was. Fire promo. Fire physique. Fire in the ring. Remember, he had a crazy match with, was it Sheamus? Last year, he had a fire, I think it was with Sheamus. I forgot who was with. But yeah, he had a fire match last year, dog. And it's just nothing. And if you do anything, dog, him being next to Gunther, like, why did we stop doing that? But we're doing this in his hometown. Yo, for me, dog, because Ludwig Kaiser is one of my favorite wrestlers, man. For me to see this, he has to wear the dumb El Grande Americano mask, this lifeless gimmick in his hometown in Germany. I think this was their first joint in Germany. It's just like, and we're not even gonna acknowledge that this character existed. This dude would have been one of the most. Imagine if Sami Zayn was doing El Grande Americano and they went to Canada or Saudi Arabia and they acted like Sami Zayn never existed. This is the same type of level. The only difference is Sami Zayn has been a lot more successful than him. But it's the same thing. Oh, man. Yo, oh my God, yo. Big Cup of Joe. Yo, Big Cup of Joe says Ludwig Kaiser speaks perfect Spanish now. Yo, that's actually funny because I thought that too. I heard him speak Spanish. I'm like, he started to get actually good at Spanish? If anyone see this guy work, dog, or get on that mic or do anything, you know how much of a travesty it is for him to be doing this gimmick, man. And then you throw Javon Evans in there with him. Just throw Javon Evans in there with him. Have you seen anything as lifeless as this on TV? Javon Evans versus the El Grande Americanos. This storyline makes zero sense. Why are they even beefing? They're fighting for nothing. Nobody wants to win a championship. No #1 contender shot. Just absolutely nothing. At least El Grande Americano, he had beef with the Luchadors. Javon Evans is in the Luchador. This dog. Oh my God, bro. This is what I'm talking about, the random crap on this show that has no type of feeling. Not even a little bit compelling. This dude is dressed up for a match. Ludwig Kaiser, one of the most over guys in that building. You got him outside of a match with a mask on, acting like he's from Mexico in his hometown of Germany. Yo, Life with Jazz said, was there the New Day or Ray? Nah, there wasn't the New Day there. Nah, I don't even think the New Day is on this tour, to be honest. Yo, music says Giovanno Americano. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine, what if they did that? Javon Evans, man, he lost, so now he gotta join the Grande Americano gimmick. That'll be yo, oh my God, I will snap, bro. It's sad that we have to see Javon. I know he's young. I know they're looking at him like, yeah, I mean, get some reps in. I don't know, bro, but if you're 21 years old, you're young, you're fresh, dog, put him in something that's like, that we're gonna be intrigued in. Oh my, yo. Now I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Have anyone heard of this? Have anyone heard it? Does anyone know what this is? So you got AJ Lee. You got the Street Profits. And you got the Intercontinental title all on a milk carton. Javon Evans could be at least one to get some type of title, the Intercontinental title. That's the mid-card title there. Oh no, because it's literally disappeared off TV. If Dominic Mysterio is hurt, he should have vacated the title. Do y'all understand that we had 2 Intercontinental Champions since WrestleMania? Dominic Mysterio and John Cena. This is the Intercontinental Championship. This is the championship you put on the guy that's about to win the big one. For all of this, Bron Breakker should be holding the title if he's going to be next up. Put somebody, dog. Somebody. Javon, do you know how fire would have been if Javon Evans, he came, he signed the contract, not on commercial break, but even if he did, he's like, man, I'm here, bro. This is the perfect storyline, y'all. Javon Evans, he never won no gold in NXT. He never won the speed title, even though that's not NXT. He haven't won the North American. He haven't won the tag team. He definitely haven't won the big one. It would have been fire if the first thing he says is, yo, I'm on Raw. That's not happening when I'm on Raw. I need some gold. I need the Intercontinental title. No, let's take the Intercontinental title off of TV. This is why you have certain titles like the Intercontinental title. LA Knight, instead of sending him to the pearly gates to be a jobber, instead of me having to do a sermon for LA Knight back to back, you could have put the Intercontinental title on LA Knight. So he would have had the US title, the Intercontinental title. You could have put him anywhere but the pearly gates. Finn Balor. You could have put the Intercontinental title on him. Duh, man. Chopper having Intercontinental Championship just bad all the way around. Now, that's a fact, Gregory. Life with Jazz said, why the mid-card title is not in any feuds or storylines? Dominic and Javon would have been fire. Now, like I say, I don't know how old y'all are, but look at this, dog. When Bret Hart was Intercontinental Champion, this used to mean something. Owen Hart used to be champion. This used to mean something when you won this title. My man Shelton Benjamin. Dog, oh my God. One of the greatest Intercontinental champions ever. Mr. Perfect. He had the perfect plex. Oh, Mr. Perfect used to be fire. This title used to keep the mid-card alive. You need titles like this to keep the mid-card alive. You need your top superstars to be winning this title before they win the big one. So when you have a Mr. Perfect win it, he never won the big one, but when he won it, it was like, oh snap, is it gonna happen? Is it not? You don't know. To have the Intercontinental title completely vacant from the show because Dominic Mysterio's injured is sad. We're going in the Royal Rumble. And the Intercontinental title is not even going to be showcased. So by the time Dominic Mysterio shows back up with it, nobody cares. Because it's out of sight, out of mind. Like I say all the time, one day in wrestling is 1 week. We will forget about any and everything. Because there's so much going on. NXT, TNA, AEW, New Japan, all of this. Oh, well, man. And Javon Evans, bro, if he was fighting for something, bro, it would be fire if he was just fighting for the Intercontinental title. El Grande Americano. I hate this storyline, but he could use the title. All of these dudes that's jobbing out right now could just use it, dog, because it just brings some type of storyline, man. People are gunning for something. You're not having matches like this where you're fighting for absolutely nothing. God, dog, like, I ain't gonna lie, I hate this era of WWE, man. I even hate using the word hate, but I hate this era of WWE, dog. And it's not even right now, it's just really Raw. SmackDown, Crackdown's still bad, but Raw is starting to get to new levels of just like, come on, bro. How, like, I don't know how much longer I could just keep watching this, dog. Seriously. It's literally nothing on this show is good. It's trash, bro. Hold on. It's corny, bro. Mr. Good Old Days. Triple H needs to be fired. That's a fact. The era of injured champs. Yeah, it's just... You remember back in the day, you used to have to vacate the title. Now it's just keep the title on them. Just don't showcase the title, and we'll move from there. What? I don't know, man. It's just it's nothing. We got nothing. And now on top of that, this was how the night ended, man. What? He didn't tap out? Oh no! Raise my hand. I thought he tapped out. AJ Styles. They're doing the same playbook they did with John Cena to AJ Styles. What's that, Bobby Monsoon? Make him look like a complete idiot. AJ Styles thought John Cena tapped out. AJ Styles been wrestling since who split the Red Sea? Was that Moses? AJ Styles been wrestling since maybe Moses stood on the thing and read the Ten Commandments. AJ Styles been wrestling since the dinosaurs used to rule the earth. It used to be T-Rexes and pterodactyls. AJ Styles been wrestling forever. You mean to tell me all of a sudden AJ Styles forgets when you hear the bell, the match is over? He hears no bell and, oh, he tapped out. Raise my hand. Yo, AJ Styles, this is what you get, sir. I hope either you or somebody you know watching this is what you get. You should have never renewed that contract. You should have went to AEW, and Tony Khan probably would have booked a retirement that was on the level of Sting. AJ Styles versus Kyle Fletcher. AJ Styles versus Takeshita. AJ Styles versus Okada. AJ Styles versus Ricochet. Dog, we got endless matches. AJ Styles versus Bandito. We're not going to get none of that. But what we are going to get is Gunther beating you at the beginning of the year and the end of the year when you retire. And John Cena, this is your fault. This is who we passed the title to. I don't understand how you sit and create this last match for creative and say, AJ Styles, let's have Gunther tap out. You hear no bell ring, but you're asked, the referee is literally telling you, AJ Styles, the match is not over. No, raise my hand. He's talking to the ring. Come on, ring the bell. You idiot. Oh my God, they're booking him just like John Cena. It's just not going to be as big because John Cena is John Cena, one of Mount Rushmore. AJ Styles not Mount Rushmore, first ballot Hall of Famer. So we'll fly over the radar, but it's the same type of booking. Your final year, you will be getting jobbed. That's exactly why we haven't seen Chris Jericho yet. Because Chris Jericho seen what happened with John Cena, and he's seen what happened with AJ Styles. And I hope to God he could figure out whatever he got with AEW going on so we could see Chris Jericho leave this company with dignity. This was the dumbest way to end this show in Germany. AJ Styles thought Gunther tapped out. I've been doing YouTube live for probably about, let's just say a month. It's been a little bit over, let's just say a month. Imagine me thinking that I ended the live. All right, man. Bobby Masu 215, like, comment, subscribe, bow. Oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm about to do it. Yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, the live isn't. Oh, it's like what? How do you think something is over? Just imagine one of the fellas in the chat, one of you in the chat. Imagine that your girlfriend tells you, listen, man, I can't do this anymore. You're lasting about 14 seconds in the bed. I can't do it anymore. It's over. Then she moves on to Tyrone, who's blowing her back out. Lasted 30 minutes. And you see her and Tyrone out and you're all heartbroken like she just didn't tell you that you couldn't cut it and you wasn't man enough, you wasn't Tyrone. She needed more than 14 seconds, but you're sitting up there, you're all heartbroken, crying like Cody Rhodes. How do you think something is over when it's not? You have to be a different level of incompetent. You have to have an IQ level that's low as the apartment Satan himself is living in. To think something is over when it's not. AJ Styles is about to get buried, dog. And honestly, we've seen John Cena get buried, and nothing could be worse than that because we're not going to care. As 107 Cards and nobody watches anyway. We're not going to care. We're not going to care. We love AJ Styles, but are we about to care more than John Cena? No, there's nobody on the roster we're going to care about more than John Cena retiring. And that includes Roman Reigns. That includes anybody and everybody on the WWE roster. John Cena was the one to get it right on. You left us heartbroken with the John Cena one. There is not one soul on this roster we're going to care about. And that includes The Rock too. Yeah, man. That includes everybody on this roster. If you have a retirement tour coming, when you get buried, dog, you won't see the backlash. You won't see people be emotionally invested like we was, because it's not going to get worse than what they did with John Cena. If they did John Cena like that, we see what you got coming a mile away, AJ Styles. That's why I'm not sitting up here all yelling, snapping. You think I'm about to lose my voice because AJ Styles just got booked like an idiot against Gunther, who's getting overbooked anyway? Nah. My voice is going to be 100%. Because, I mean, he honestly should have seen this coming a mile away, dog. And this is what the glazing gets you. When you don't call Triple H out, this is what it gets you. Laura says, Gunther winning the Royal. Oh, my God. No, Lauren. No. Take that back, Lauren. Yo, Lauren. We need you to take that. We need you to go back in the universe. And before it gets too high up there and it actually happens, we need you to jump and try to grab that back. I'm scared of that comment. Lauren says, Gunther winning the Royal Rumble. I'm calling it. I'm scared of that comment because, damn. She's probably right, dog. Yo, because what other direction they're going to go? What other direction could they go? There's almost no other direction you could go. You're already this much in the hole at the Royal Rumble. It's either Gunther or or Sammy. And it's probably Gunther, because like I said before, the last few Royal Rumble winners has been babyface. This Royal. Damn, this is God, dog. We're never gonna get out of this, bro. Look at this, y'all. Oh, this was the first Royal Rumble. Let's go all the way down. Oh my God, bro. So look. Oh no, this is women. Hold on. Let me try to find the men's Royal Rumble. Let me see. Damn, why are they doing it like this? $18, $19, $20. Oh, here we go. All right, bet. All right. So look at this, y'all. The men's Royal Rumble is on the left side. We got Jey Uso. We got Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, Edge, Drew, Seth, Shinsuke. So the last 3 years has been babyface. They're going heel this year. Brock Lesnar won in 2022. I can't remember if he was I think he might have been heel. But then before that, Edge. I think Drew was a face at the time. The last 3 years, I don't think they're about to go 4 years a babyface winner. So if Gunther wins, oh my God, dog, like. Yo, man, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm scared of that because what you had Gunther retire John Cena. Like, I know it's conversations of having Gunther go over. He never won a Royal Rumble. This time he could probably go for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. Oh my God, man. Oba should win. Damn. Well, this is the thing. Who said that? CEO Jordan. Yo, Jordan. You my man, dog. Oba should win. You know the only thing? Oba can't win the Royal Rumbles. If the Royal Rumble comes and Oba is still doing vignettes, I never seen this many vignettes in my life. They fired too. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, when? How long does it take? You could have easily had Oba versus Javon in a feud. That would have been 100 times more compelling than what he's doing with El Grande Americano. Oba would be fire though, but the Royal Rumble's 2 to 3 weeks away. Oba's been doing vignettes since seems like since 2021. Oh. Yo, Oracle, what's up, bro? Yeah, I agree. Breaker should win. Braun Breaker should win. Braun Breaker should win this Rumble. He's heel. He's next up. He's tested. Braun Breaker should win the Rumble. I almost forgot about Braun Breaker. I almost forgot about bro. What about Trick Williams? Scarlett, that would be fire. But then when was the last time WWE put the rocket on somebody fresh out of NXT? Yeah, man, it's like, and I can't even get mad at that because you do got to see how do you perform with the lights on. But I would love for them to do it. You know, they playing everything safe. Like, I think Sir Smoke-A-Lot said it before, Bear. Somebody said it before. They do everything super safe, bro. He's not 50. He's not 50, so he won't win. So I said Paul Levesque, Page, Oba getting trailers like Yeah, the Oba is like vignette. It's like, oh my god, bro, man. They're stalling on Oba. Or Phoebe needs to wear. Yeah, Oba will be fired, but I don't have them putting a crown on anybody. Anybody new. Let me see. Jay, Cody. Oh, man, to be honest, the roster with how the roster is, though, I don't see. Hold on, man. Well, how the roster is, dog. Drew, Punk. Yo, let me know. Am I nitpicking, y'all? Like, I don't understand. Oh my god, dog. I mean, I'm imagining nobody goes on the website, but bro, how? Why haven't y'all updated the picture yet? Why is it Carmelo Hayes? He's been U.S. champion for weeks now. Why doesn't he have a picture with the U.S. title? And I know people probably say I'm nitpicking. Even them, it's just like it just be the small details for me, bro. It's just like, let me guess. Tozawa will go in. Alistair Black will win. Angelo Dawkins, I'm surprised they even have him on the thing. Yo, look at this. Look, this roster sucks. Cutler James, who is this? Dog, this roster sucks, yo. It's like it's only a handful of people. I heard she fire. I gotta look up her matches. I heard she fire. Yo, this is probably one of the worst rosters. And respect to everybody, dog. Shout out to Zoe Stark. I hope she recovering cool. Jolie said, "What if Cody was again, but he cheats to win?" I ain't gonna lie, Cody better not win. That would be kind of fire, but nah. Yo, why is Triple H on an active roster? Oh, Michael Cole, I guess they put everybody on an active roster. Yo, look at this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, dog. This is one of the this is one of the worst rosters I've seen, dog. And I love all the wrestlers. Respect to everybody. But yeah, it's only you only could go with a Bron Breakker. If they're not gonna put it on somebody too quick, it's not too many people that even has a shot. Either Bron Breakker or Gunther, I feel like. You know they're staying away from Jay. They're not gonna put it on Oba or Trick because I feel like it's too fast. LA Knight will be crazy, dog. I know it. I know I'm fantasy booking. I know Tozawa has a bigger chance of winning than LA Knight. But man, LA Knight, if he came, imagine this, y'all. What if LA Knight came back in the Rumble? Dude, oh my God, LA Knight's back. Then he actually wins it. Then you build the redemption arc for LA Knight. I know I'm fantasy booking. I know Tozawa has a better chance. Let me fantasy book. LA Knight come back at the Rumble. They screw him again. They put him in like number 3 or 4. Maybe number 2. Maybe number 1. He pulls the Shawn Michaels. He lasts over an hour. Gunther versus LA Knight. We all think Gunther's definitely going over. LA Knight flips Gunther off the top rope. LA Knight wins the Royal Rumble. No, that will be fire. We know it ain't gonna happen though. Oh, it's the theory of Seth Rollins' return. Oh man. Why is Titus World Slide? That would be fire. He comes back and gets thrown. Yo, bro. Oh my God. Yo, hold on. Skyver says he comes back and gets thrown out in 1 second. Yo, I would snap. If LA Knight came back and got thrown out for 1 second, y'all gonna be mad. It might not even be a video. Like you know how I be doing different segments, then I recap everything. That Royal Rumble video might just be a whole 14-minute sermon for LA Knight. If he came back and got thrown out immediately, at a certain point as a grown man, you gotta look your boss in the eye and say, I'm not doing that, bro. It has to be some type of pushback. It has to be some type of pushback, dog. But yeah, we all know that ain't gonna happen, man. Malik Blade, he has a better chance of winning the Royal Rumble than LA Knight. Damn. Yeah, I don't know, bro, but I ain't gonna lie. This is probably one of the I don't see a lot of. I just don't. It's something about this roster I just don't like. And it's not even the wrestlers, dog. It's just I'm talking about them as characters. Like you know when we see Sol Ruka, we see somebody. You know the feeling you get when you see Sol Ruka, the character. When you see her in the ring, she got new moves, the Soul Snatcher, the music, the energy you get. The surfer girl from the 70s. You get a certain feeling when you see a superstar like Sol Ruka. And that's what I'm saying about this roster. I hate to say, I just don't, it's so many people I see on this roster that I don't get that feeling that I feel when I see a Sol Ruka. You know what I mean? I don't see like, I don't get excited that I would pay money to see a lot of these people. And it's because the characters that's being booked is just, Sol Ruka got the it factor. 9 times out of 10, somebody like Ricky Saints, you know what I mean? He's fire. He has the it factor. 9 times out of 10, these wrestlers are not going to have the it factor. So you know what needs to happen? You need to build storylines up with them. You need to build characters up, character development. Obafemi got the it factor. Not only that, he got fire music. He's been booked correctly on NXT. Dominant. He was on Saturday Night's Lame Event. But a lot of these characters are missing the story behind them. You know what I mean? Like somebody we see all the time, we still have no idea what's behind their story. You know what I mean? Like, damn, Jacob could win. But I don't know, man. It's hard to call it, bro. Yeah, it's hard to call it, man. None of these guys can wrestle. Oba got that it factor. He does. Ricky Saints should have been brought up to feud with Cody. Yeah. Or to at least be with Cody. They made sure they changed the Cody Rhodes picture with him with the title. Dr. Libations, he got to go hell, man. And it ain't no other route for him to go but hell. But yeah, man, this roster just damn, man, this roster's lacking. I still don't understand this one. I do not get this to save my life. It's just like, oh my god, man. But this is unfortunately where we're at, man. It's just I don't even know what else to. This is one of the. Raw is starting off so bad. I honestly can't believe I'm saying that a 3-hour crackdown is better than Raw. It's like, did the people that booked Crackdown just move to Raw? It's Just, I can't believe it, man. Yeah, man. It's just, I don't know, bro. Roster full of jobbers. Look up he. Oh yeah. Let me look up AEW roster, dog. Hold on. Yeah, let me look at AEW roster real quick. I got Adam Copeland, Adam Cole, Hangman, Fire, Andrade. He just came back. Big Bill, Fire, Bandito, Bobby Lashley, he hurt. Brian Danielson, he out. Brody King, Fire. The Don Callis family. Buddy, damn, I miss Buddy Matthews, bro. I miss Buddy Matthews, man. Hopefully he can heal up. Kristen Cage, Claudio Castagnoli, Darby Allin. Yo, we have, dog, look at this. A Darby Allin. We got nobody like nowhere close to a Darby Allin on here. Not even close. The closest person you got is Joe Gacy, and it's this is the closest you got to Darby Allin. And comparing Darby Allin to Joe Gacy is blasphemous. Is not even, dog. Is no comparison. You need a Darby Allin. You need a crash out on the roster. Dax Harwood, Dustin Rhodes, El Klein, Hologram, Hook, a young Hook, Isaiah Cassidy, Jack Perry, Jack something, aka Jack Doyle, the Don Callis family, John Moxley. AEW, they have a lot of people on the roster. But then you have your Okadas, Shibata, Omega, Takeshita. No, you have Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher. Do you see the difference of this roster? Leo Rush. Dog, Mark Briscoe. You could go almost every line or every other line. Matthew Jackson, Hall of Fame. And we're just getting look how far we scroll down, and we're just getting to MJF. Speedball Mike Bailey. Pac. Oh my, Ricochet, dog. Are you serious? Powerhouse. This roster is night and day. Roderick Strong. Even Scorpio Sky. The Samoa Joe. Sammy Guevara. Dog, do you see this? Almost every line or every... Swerve Strickland. Almost every line or every other line, you got a person that I could tell you their exact storyline. You got a person that's actually being built. You got some type of believability. You got some type of storyline. You got some type of something compelling going on. That's at least. Then at the very end, Will Ospreay, Willa Yuta, Wardlow, he hurt. Will Ospreay is at the end. Even the Outrunners is fire. That's why it's hard to go to AEW. I ain't gonna lie. That's why it's hard. That's why people like Penta, you mean, all right, I'll get booked horrible in WWE, but I'll roll the dice over at WWE because the landscape is just so easy. It's just like, yeah, man, it's just a little bit easier, man. We got my man Dez in the building. They got us in here early, Dez. Good looking for the 5, man. Didn't even watch Raw tonight yet. Worked overnight and was sleeping harder than Levesque and Gorilla. We need Vince to get with the Saudis and buy WWE back fast. Nah, that's a fact. Shout out to Dez. We shout out to people that be doing the graveyard shifts. Y'all know that's what I be on, man. Working overnight, editing, you know what I mean? Putting it together. Yo, that's what's up. Yo, bro. Yo, Dez, don't even bother watching it, bro. When I tell you nothing happened, literally, more happened when you asleep. Literally, more happened when you asleep than on Raw or Netflix, man. Man, this AEW roster, dog, it shows you. I'm not even being biased. Like I always say, I'm a WWE guy. I want to say WWE has a way better roster than AEW. We could go through this, dog. Like, there's no, you can't even look at the champions. Hold on, real quick. Look at the champions that they have. All of these superstars are fire. Let me look at WWE champions real quick. Bro, like, who would you take, the Ops or the Wyatt Six? I'm taking the Babe, or maybe I know a lot of people would take Rio over the Babes of Wrath. I'm going with the Babes of Wrath. I ain't gonna lie, dog. MJF is light years over Punk in 2026 and Drew McIntyre. I'm putting Chris Statlander over, and I love Jade Cargill. I'm putting Chris Statlander over Jade, Stephanie, Becky, and Julia. I'm putting Ricochet over Dominic. I'm putting John Moxley over anybody. Over anybody. John Moxley over even Carmelo Fire. But come on, you ain't John Moxley. Dog, like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. AEW just has a way better roster. It's not even close. It's like even comparing. I just feel like I wasted y'all time comparing it, dog. To be honest, it's not even close. I knew it wasn't close, but when you really visualize and look at it, it's just like, oh my god, bro. Stacked championship roster AEW. Megan Bain, yeah. Oh my god. And Megan Bain, they didn't even start cooking her yet. Megan Bain gonna cook 2026. They didn't even start her yet. They didn't even put the rocket on Megan Bain yet. Mediocre Eddie Guerrero cosplayer is a champ. LOL. Oh, yeah. Dominic Mysterio is a champ, man. For what reason, I don't know. The mid-card champions over here, Mark, Okada, Ricochet, Moxley. Mid-card champions over there, Carmelo, he's fire. Dominic is fire, but it's just like, he's not there. He's not being booked correctly. Carmelo Hayes, he's not being booked at all. He's in a U.S. Open Challenge where there's no storyline. Mega Bain is a great heel. Facts. Rando Mack says, I love Drew as champ. Me too. I love Drew as champ too, Rando Mack. I love Drew as champ. But I ain't gonna lie, Rando Mack. Until he gets them plates put on his title, until he gets these plates took off his title and put his own plates on at least. To be honest, think about it, Rando Mack. We got to give Drew. Let's give him like, if he holds the title for over 60 days, then all right, he was champion. But if it's anything less than 60 days, bro, think about it. Saturday night's lame event, he might got to defend the title, or Royal Rumble. No, they got a tournament going on. Oh yeah, Randy Orton's gonna be in the tournament. Randy Orton is gonna face Drew McIntyre for the title. That's when we see Randy versus Drew, then we'll see. Then after that match, then that's when I will start judging Drew McIntyre as a champion. I can't even take this serious until he has that match with Randy Orton. Then he goes over Randy Orton. Because if he does that, more than likely he's going to Hold on, let me see something real quick, y'all. When is Elimination Chamber? I know I probably spelled it wrong. Oh no, I did. Elimination Chamber. Oh damn, nah. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Elimination Chamber 2026. All right. If he doesn't lose to Randy, he'll lose here. If you want to protect Drew, you have him lose at Elimination Chamber. If you want to protect Drew so he don't got to eat the pin. If you want to bury Drew, have him lose when he got to fight Randy at the end of the tournament. Now, WWE booking feels like being done by randomizer set to surprise, but not. Yo, good looking for the 5. Tony said WWE booking feels like it's being done by a randomizer set to surprise, but not surprise, but not in a good way. Yo, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're right, Bobby Facts. Drew versus Orton at Royal Rumble. Cody lost to Randy the title to set up the next blood feud. Hold on. Drew versus Orton at Royal Rumble. Cody costs Randy the title. Cody costs Randy the title against Drew. That's actually fire. That's actually fire. Cody costs Randy the title. Yeah, that's fire. Drew got 2 tests. He got 2 tests. He got to make it past Royal Rumble. He got to make it past February 28th. If Drew walks in the WrestleMania World Champion, I think that's a plus for him. He'll definitely be losing at WrestleMania, but I think that's a plus for him, man. Happy days are here again because Raw is over. Nah, that's a fact. Life says Drew being champ in this Triple H era is not good. I'm glad Drew won, but it's Triple H. What do we talk about? All right, I missed the super chat. All right, Tony says, I think I seen that one. AEW. Oh yeah, Ozone. My bad. Oh, my bad. I know I'm always booking your name. I'm gonna just call you OZ. AEW injured list has more talent. Damn, my man OZ says AEW injured list has more talent than the entire WWE main roster. Then he also said, yo, good looking. My bad I missed your joints, OZ. Compare those rosters is like compare the cast of Sopranos with the cast of Barney and Friends. No, that's hilarious. Good looking, OZ. That's hilarious. AI booking will be better. That's a fact. Or Collision Kyle Fletcher came back and talked to Don Callis. Oh, he did? Damn, man. Gosh, I gotta find a way to catch Collision highlights, yo. But, yeah, I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna book Drew, man. Yeah, man. I cannot believe Triple H has yet to acknowledge this man as champion, dog. And you know what's crazy? They're not turning that into an angle or nothing. Because to turn it to an angle, that'll be the best thing. Drew McIntyre come out. Yo, bro, you could tell this company has something against me, man. They did the Triple H, where my picture at? That Triple H don't take the picture with him. Now you can start getting some compelling things happening with Drew. Damn, man. I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out on Sunday, man. On Friday. Drew McIntyre, the only one posting about his championship. It's like, you could have posted any of these pictures, dog. Yo, if Cody Rhodes win this title back, man, that's gonna be crazy. That promo with Don on Saturday has me thinking that. I got you thinking what, says Smoke a lot. I gotta see the Kyle
Juan, Phil, and Don Callis Saturday night. Kyle Fletcher leaving the family. What? Hold on, man. I wish the AEW let me play it on here, but I know they're gonna try to hit me with the copyright stuff. Let me see. AEW. Let me see this real quick. Let me save it. Or I guess it's probably on there. It's probably on there. All right, hold on. Let me see.
Family doesn't make history. We write the history. And
I planted as a failsafe in case I needed it for Mox. He screwed both of us.
can I pause you for 1 second?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Damn, Kyle Fletcher leaving the. Kyle Fletcher can't lead a family, man. Yo, Okada causing too many problems, man. Okada causing too many problems. Why Mr. Levesque quiet all of a sudden? Kyle should leave. It's time to be babyface. We'll love him anyway. Yeah, man. Come on, man. The Don Callis family. We need Kyle, man. We need Kyle. Don Callis like what's the name too much, man. Drew McIntyre media tour begins. The native in Scotland. Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna book this Friday, man. Triple H gotta sit there and take that fake picture, man. I don't know, dogs. Oh yeah, my bad, Chris Collins. I keep forgetting to watch that, Joe. Kyle didn't really want to hear Callis BS Saturday. Oh, Connor's funny. I would love. Yo, what happened to? Where's Takeshita at? I wonder where Takeshita been at, bro. Hold on, let me go. Before I get on up out of here, let me just catch up on Collision real quick, man. Hold on. Oh, you got the. You had the Death Riders there, Marina Shafir. My man Brody King was in the building. Oh yeah, I heard Mercedes Moné saying she's leaving for some time, which is cool. Trying to manifest a Roderick Strong beat turn against the conglomeration that has him winning a TNT title. Oh, my man, this is the story, y'all. Kyle Fletcher, he don't need the family, but man, I would love Kyle Fletcher to stay, man. Like Kyle Fletcher and Okada at Revolution. Is they going in that direction, Sir Smoke a Lot or Gregory? My man Deck, did you see Mercedes promo? I did catch that. I did see that online, and she said she was gonna be out for a while, so that's good, man. She's out for a while, but it's like, all right, when you come back, what's gonna happen? She's taking a break from AEW. Yeah, it's much needed. It's much need. It's a much needed break. But then what? It's like when she comes back, is she gonna beat Willow? Is she gonna come back for Chris Statlander? She's probably gonna face a few jobbers, but where does she go? Willow or Chris Statlander? It's like, does she vacate all the other titles? Whatever happened to all them other titles? Like, I wonder what they gonna do. Kind of blurry. Mercedes is leaving to lose them other titles. Mina got my flowers. Don Callis Vamy versus the world. Oh, they came through and beat up. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't know about. I seen they had a trios title champion, but dog, do y'all remember how bad Chris Statlander broke Willow's heart, turning on her and Stokely? She might as well just have Stokely back now. I know they're best friends, but I kind of want to see Willow and Statlander run it back. I'm not mad at these three, but I want to see. I kind of want to see more of an explanation of that, man. Mortis is officially a lawyer now. Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Mercedes Moné will lose all her titles, the other promotions, to put over younger talent. Yo, Chris Collins, so you saying she's going to take a break from AEW, but she's still going to be wrestling on all these other promotions losing? Because if that's the case, that will be fire. But if you ask me, Chris, I think that I think she's taking a break altogether. She's been going hard since she's came. I think she's going to take a break altogether. Maybe vacate them. But if she does go around, if she takes a break from AEW, now she's going to these other promotions and she's losing, and AEW is like documenting all of that, showcasing all the losses she's had, that she comes back to AEW with nothing. Then remember when Toni Storm forgot who she was and she had to start all the way from the beginning? And not like Mercedes Moné forget who she is, but she starts all the way from the beginning. Mercedes versus Harley Cameron. Mercedes versus Sky Blue. She gets sent to the back of the line. I think that'd be fire. But I think once she gets her redemption and starts climbing up the ladder, she goes. She had the TBS title. She had all the other titles. She needs to win the big one. That needs to be the story when she comes back. Her only goal is that AEW World Heavyweight Championship to get the titles back. Willow is so damn beautiful. Yeah, man. Willow is bad, man. Willow bad, dog. Mercedes Moné Redemption arc will start soon. Endgame World Championship. Yeah, I see that. Bob, you cut a better promo than most of Rock. Yo, good looking. It will, fam. It will. There is no LA Knight return. Yeah, dog. Yo, real quick before I get out of here, hold on. Yo, I see somebody do this. If I'm Ricochet, I'm finding a way to flip this gimmick. Cause look at this, y'all. Y'all remember this? Sometimes man, remember this? I'm not saying Ricochet act crazy or whatever, but I'm finding a way to flip this gimmick if I'm Ricochet. Ricochet might even go. Ricochet, I will figure it out. And not even say to do it now. I'll continue my in-demand stuff or whatever. But I will write this down somewhere. And when it's time to go babyface or whenever it's time to switch Ricochet back, I will go in this direction, dog. This could work. And I know if you're listening to me and you don't know who Al Snow is and what Al Snow did with this gimmick with the head, I know it sounds crazy. Like, why would a dude walk around with a mannequin head? That's the worst type of booking ever. No, this actually somehow got over, and to this day, it's just like, back then it seems like anything could get over, but this is still fire. He had the head. He'll hit you with the head. That was fire. And Ricochet with the Trevor head, people be doing the ball thing. If you're able to rub the head, that will be, I'm telling y'all, dog. I promise you. If I'm Ricochet, I'm writing this down. I'm either making a mental note or I'm writing this down somewhere in my notes, knowing that whenever, it has to be a time where it goes back babyface. He goes back babyface, man. I will somehow incorporate this. Ricochet's supposed to be a bit off. Ricochet has kind of already went crazy against Swerve with the scissors. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, crazy. I like crazy Ricochet, man. Raw was trash. Dilo, bro. Raw was horrible, man. To the point we're talking about AEW now. Raw was so bad. He started crazy with the golden scissors, then they kind of just stopped it. Scooter, yo, what's up, Scooter? Yeah. I don't know why they stopped it though. See, Ricochet fire, he goes crazy like he did with Swerve Strickland with the scissors. Then he keeps the annoyer. Aha! I think that was a good joint. But now they kind of got him in the In Demand thing, and they got a title on him. But right now, like you see how everybody's talking about Ricochet and the gold and scissors. And this what I talk about, y'all, when I'm talking about moments. How important. Hold on. How important moments are, dog. We remember Ricochet doing Swerve dirty with the golden scissors. We remember this, right? And I feel like how Ricochet's being booked right now, we're missing the moments that we remember. When we see In Demand, we're not, even when they was beefing with the Hurt Syndicate, all right, they had a 3-on-3 hardcore match. That's cool. Whatever they're doing now, I forgot. That's what I'm saying. I watch Dynamite every week. I can't even remember who Ricochet In Demand was going against. But this is a type of booking that I want to see Ricochet. Then he had the blood on the shirt. We remember this because of who he was going against. Not only that, and what he's done. That's Swerve Strickland. You did Swerve Strickland dirty. Yeah, man. I like him being with In Demand, but I need some more destruction. You know what I'm doing if I'm In Demand? I know Darby Allin is cool with the Death Riders. I don't care, dog. If I'm In Demand, this is the punching bag. I just start trying to whip Darby Allin for no reason at all, bro. Just to know that Darby Allin is gonna give you some memorable moments, man. In Demand just start jumping for no reason. And yo, all the Darby Allin fans, man. If I was y'all, I wouldn't be tuning in. I wouldn't tune in. I wouldn't tune in Wednesday, man. What Pac gonna do to that man Wednesday? I'm scared. I'm kind of nervous to cover Dynamite on Wednesday, man. I'm expecting Pac to go crazy on him. I want Pac to go crazy on Darby, dog. Darby Allin, you attacked Pac. You playing this game. You want that type of smoke. This needs to be match of the night, man. I want Pac to go crazy on Darby Allin. So much going on AEW right now. I can't wait to Wednesday. AEW needs to sell out their venues. And damn, oh man. This not a super chat, but man, my man Josh coming through in the chat. Josh 417 WWE. This boy said AEW needs to sell out their venues. Embarrassing, bro. Wow. Well, Josh, we gonna keep it real here, man. Let's pull up. Cause I haven't checked AEW the venues, but let's see if they're selling. But I'ma just warn you, Josh. I know they about to start giving you hell in the chat, man. But let's be real. Let's see, man. Oh yeah, AEW TNA Impact is gonna be on AMC on the 15th. I'll be keeping an eye on that. So Maximum Carnage, it seems like they got 683 tickets left. 2 days from the event. Yeah, man. It's not that bad. I feel like by the time 2 days come around, they probably have half of that sold. So what we looking like? 200 tickets left? Around 150 to 200 tickets left. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see. AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Man, like, let me see another one. AEW Dynasty. They got Look at this, damn, I forgot the boy name. What's his name? Josh. Look, Josh. Hey, I'm gonna look at the channel. He probably air you out. Yo, Dynasty. Look, Dynasty, it got 1,300 tickets available. They distributed 5,400 tickets. Dynasty is until April 12th. 1,300 tickets, 3 months. Yeah, man. I think AEW been selling. They ticket sales been. I think they've been solid, but I honestly, I'll be lying to say I don't know what Josh is hitting at. I know he's hitting towards like, cause I see some pictures. Though I wish I saved them. Hold on, let me see if I did. I think he's hitting towards, cause there were some pictures online that people were showing like the AEW venue for whatever that last event was. People were saying that event was was not as packed. I didn't even say the picture. I need to make sure I'm saving pictures like that. So I see what he's kind of hitting at. AEW selling good. What is Joshua? Look at WWE last tickets. So yeah, we looked at that. That was let me see. WWE. All right, so we got Raw Germany. And this was the Raw today. Yeah, this was the one we looked at today. It's still 488 tickets. And I don't think they sold this one out. Not completely. Which is kind of crazy because they're in Germany, their first time there. $4 billion in debt. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to bust it up with the chat real quick before I get on up out of here. Jay Swift says AEW ticket sales have improved. They took pics before the event got started. All right. WWE fans hate watching AEW. Yeah, but yo, on some real Carnage, it's probably because they're not understanding the storyline. They're not understand. You see, me, I love wrestling. So if I don't understand something, I'll go back and watch some old storylines, or I'll ask people. You know what I mean? I'll dig till I figure out what's going on. Then I'll make a judgment if it's fire or not. You know what I mean? A lot of people, if you don't like any of the storylines, you know what I mean? It could be most of the WWE people don't understand it. But if you do watch AEW and you still don't like it, then I go, you know what I mean? That's just a difference of opinion. Look at alright, so Rando back. I only remember Bronson Reed for MF Doom attire and feud with Bronson. Legit. Yeah, I think AEW been doing a lot better with their ticket sales, if you ask me. Hold on, man. My man Chris sent some information, man. Damn. So this is Chris. I mean Josh. This is Chris' response. Real talk. This is insane for an international WWE live event, let alone an actual televised show. If anything shows a decline in product, it's when the folks overseas who use Claymore for shows don't give a F anymore. No draws. Is this real? Is this a real pick, bro? Yo, chat, is this a real pick? I'm asking because I'm not gonna. It's extremely hard. I'll be bitten, I'll be laughing, but if I know something isn't real, I at least want to know. Then because I don't, even though a lot of my content is jokes and parody and being funny, I like to have some sense of authenticity. You know what I mean? If it's a joke, it'll be obvious, it's like I'm being sarcastic. But because this is something I wouldn't even joke about. This is embarrassing. This is not even a joke if this is real. You're overseas. You have a complete section missing. Like, why is this so empty right here? I could say a section is empty for whatever reason. I can't even begin to lie to you to tell you why. But this right here is alarming. Like, all right, so why? This is this is real, bro. WWE is dying. Damn. Boy, yo, bro. All right, now hold on. Just we y'all gotta walk with me for a second, cause now I gotta look, y'all. Now we gotta go to WrestleTix. Now we gotta find that event and see what was reported, and just see that, cause somebody has to be, now somebody's lying. Hold on, let's try to find. Hold on, when was that crackdown? That was this past. So that was January 9th. All right, so hold on. Got January 14th, January 19th. I'm trying to find this. All right, we got January 10th Collision. Where's that? Road to Royal Rumble, Collision, Road to Royal Rumble, Road to Royal Rumble. Where is this crackdown from January? All right, here we go. 770 tickets. Live SmackDown, the Uber Arena in Berlin. All right, so let me see. Uber Arena, Berlin. Capacity 17,000. So it was a 7,000 seat gap in Berlin. 770 tickets was available. This was the day of the event. Almost 1,000 people. And remember, tickets distributed don't mean tickets sold. So maybe Rikishi might not be getting free tickets, but somebody is. Yo, this is embarrassing, dog. This is embarrassing. Y'all know I do AI all day. I'm looking for any type of indication this is AI. It's hard for me to, like, you know, AI usually have some type of glitch, some type of something. This looks like a legit photo of crackdown of a complete empty section. This is not even an empty section. Is like an understatement. This is sad. This Drew McIntyre won. This is what he won in front of. They're piping in the crowd. That's a bad one. This is bad, dog. AEW having an empty arena is one thing. AEW is not even a decade old. We're talking about, this is the biggest company. You're overseas. When WWE can't get over overseas, everyone's overseas. I'm gonna explain this to y'all, man. You have rappers like this. Flavor Flav go overseas, that he's over as a rapper overseas. That's how easy it is to get over overseas, because they don't really see us like that. We're like still larger than life. WWE not being able to go overseas, for them having a struggle to sell out a building overseas, is probably one of the biggest indicators that this is a company that is dying. This is a company that is little by little losing connection with their core fan base, and not only that, with the casual fans. The casuals go first, actually. That's when the numbers go down. That's when the casuals stop coming. Now the core fan base stop coming. One thing you won't hear from Triple H this time is record sales, record wear. The only record is it should be the opposite. The record lowest number of attendance from an overseas tour. And Drew McIntyre wins. This is embarrassing, dog. And Cody Rhodes, listen to me, yo. If Cody or any in WWE watching this, listen to me. This is y'all fault. Phil, CM Punk, this is your fault. When you go and you glaze these stupid ideas from creative, then you sit and you think fans are supposed to shut up and watch matches like you versus Finn Balor and watch you botch every single move in a world championship match. Then watch you versus Jey Uso, one of the worst matches on Saturday Night's Lame Event, and we're supposed to sit here and show all 32 of our teeth and smile. Some of us got less than 32. Me, I had to go through a few extractions. But you get the point. Whenever you're championing this glaze-a-thon, to the point that when I go to Dunkin', no more glazed donuts, Krispy Kreme, they're all sold out. The banana pills are sold out. You slipped on all of them. This is your fault. Because now more than ever, we need Pipe Bomb Punk to kick the door down in Paul Levesque's desk while he's taking a nap. Wake him up and tell him, hey, Triple H, I know you've been asleep tonight. Well, he didn't show up to this event, but I know you've been asleep, but wake up. Look at the crowd. He's going to tell you to turn the music off that's playing the crickets. Paul Levesque, it's no crickets playing. Those are actual crickets in the building. Nobody's even in the building to watch Drew McIntyre in his big moment. This is people like Cody Rhodes' fault. You're QB1. You're not QB1, Cody. You're CB1. Oh, Bobby, what does that mean? You're crybaby number 1. Instead of you crying every second, you should be backstage telling creative, this idea sucks, let's do this, that. CM Punk, this idea sucks, let's do this, that. When the top people of the company cannot give any type of pushback, this what happens. Selling out the house. Do you understand? Wrestlers take pride on a packed house, selling out the house. This is art. This is their passion. This is what they live for. This is embarrassing. TKO is $3 billion in debt. And that debt ain't going nowhere. As long as you have complete empty spots in an overseas tour. I never seen this in my life in no type of genre of entertainment. Not R&B, not music, not football, not soccer, not basketball. Anybody could go overseas. For you to go and you have you look how big that gap is. You could fit a football field in this gap, in this arena. You could fit a small condo in that gap. You could fit one of the
planes from America Airlines. What is it, a 447, a 740, whatever it is? You can fit a small helicopter in this gap. Everybody in WWE should be walking around with their head down, embarrassed. This is sad, dog. It's like, man, and think about this, y'all. This is another thing. This is the best show of the week for them. We got Raw and Crackdown, and this is their better show. Yo, this is wild, dog. It's wild. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about it. Yeah, it's just like, you could also... Yo, oh my God. Josh is a fool, bro. He said you could also fit Rikishi as well. Yo, that was crazy, bro. They might as well... Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot said y'all might as well park your cars there. Why waste time in the parking lot? Just park the tour buses, park the production trucks. It's enough space to do whatever. It's enough space to fit Jupiter. My God. It's just nothing but space. It's like, wow. It's enough space, man. When they fly off, bro, that's enough space where they can have a runway for the airplane to go back to the States. You don't even have to drive all the way back to wherever the airport is. Park the plane right there. Nothing but empty space. Yeah, man. That's a bad job, bro. It's bad for everybody. Drew, Cody, what's his name? Jacob Fatu has really nothing to do with this, but Drew and Cody, this is 3 stages of hell. This was actually a good match, too. It's too late. You know what I mean? It's too late, dog. And this is what happens when you have year after year of a bad product, then you try to turn it around. And we're going overseas. Nobody cares because you already gave us nothing. You already gave us Crackdown for so long. When you finally try to put a SmackDown on, nobody cares. And not to mention, Drew McIntyre, isn't this... I don't think this is hometown, but still... That's a bad omen, bro. BC has a video on how WWE give away free tickets, bro. Damn, I gotta see that. Damn, for real. They're pricing the majority of fans out. Most are living paycheck to paycheck. Yo, Hollywood Detox, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. They done price people out. It's just like they done price people out bad, man. Damn, dog. Yeah, as a wrestler, this is embarrassing, man. They was bombing Cody that night too, shawty. Yeah. Yeah, man. Damn, this is embarrassing, dog. Yeah, man. I would love to be backstage, cause you know the wrestlers talk about this. I don't know if y'all, yeah, man. Well, y'all, of course, y'all know. A lot of people think celebrities and stuff. I never looked at celebrities as like. I promise you, I could see Drake. I could see, you know what I mean? Outside of, I ain't gonna lie, I'll mark out for Stone Cold or Bret Hart. But outside of that, you know what I mean? Like, say if I see Roman Reigns, I'm like, oh, shit, what Roman Reigns, what's up, bro? I'm not a type of guy that be
pressing for pictures or pressing for any type of clout. I'm just saying that to say, though, these people are regular people. Just like how me and y'all and in the chat, we're having this conversation and we're talking about just the empty arena. They're backstage probably laughing, or you know, they'd be backstage bitten. A lot of them watch a lot of us smaller creators and stuff. And this is a real conversation that happened backstage. You know what I mean? They're characters or whatever on TV, but these are real people in real life. They have relationship problems. They go to the bathroom just like us. They bleed just like us. It's sometimes easy to forget that because, you know what I mean, they're such larger-than-life characters. But they'll be backstage talking about this or in their car traveling. It's just like, man. Yeah, man, it's just like Montez Ford, people like that is probably sitting there laughing like that's what this company gets. You put nobody over. You have a roster full of talented people. And when I went through WWE roster, it's not about the WWE stars aren't good or can't do it. It's the lack of creative direction with all of these stars. I could go through that roster again, and I guarantee we'll look at all of their matches, and about over 90% of them will be good matches. But we go through, if we audit all of their storylines, literally 9% of them will be good. And that is being very generous, because the real number is probably 0.9. Not even 1% of these storylines gives you any type of, doesn't evoke any type of emotion. Evoking emotion is just everything wrestling is, bro. When you don't evoke emotion, people don't want to show up. It's the beginning of the year. We just paid all this money for these holidays, Christmas, New Year's. Now it's the top of the year. Now you're overpricing tickets for a show that what? Who was on this show that people cared about? Alexa Bliss versus who did she fight? I don't even know. Julia? Alexa Bliss versus Julia. Come on, bro. Randy Orton coming out, doing nothing. He it's just. Chris, you already know, bro. I just spit facts. By the way, I wonder where Zacravius went. LOL, I agree. Oh, what Chris said? WWE wrestlers are talented. The booking is correct. That's a fact. Daddy said, my expectations in WWE 26. Lord, the cracking. But that's a fact, Daddy. No, that's a fact. It's just like, what do we expect with this dog? Oh my God, Tony Khan should just buy WWE at this point. Yeah, I would, but to be honest, Tony Khan money ain't that long. Because after a certain point, I think money is don't be even a factor. It'd be about the pool and the politics at that point. Yeah, man. Then another thing, to be honest, I think Tony Khan, he's such a mark for wrestler. I think he'll probably have he probably want to go the harder way. He probably wants to build his own homegrown talent up instead of buying WWE just for what? Just now he bought somebody else's legacy, you know what I mean? Which is dying. He'll be growing. He'll be getting gray hair a lot faster buying WWE than just staying at the crib and building what he already got building, man. It's gonna be. You have good days, bad days, good weeks, bad weeks, good creative, bad creative. But man, sometimes the longer road is better. WWE is a dying company, dog. The last thing Tony Khan wants to do is have anything to do with TKO. Because the thing about AEW, they actually care about wrestling. They care about the integrity of the business. This is a company that's ran by a corporation that doesn't lose 1 second of sleep if professional wrestling died this very second. They wouldn't care. Imagine Tony Khan did pull a Vince move and bought WWE. Yeah, I don't think. That would be crazy, but even if he could, I don't think he would do it, man. Triple Rose needs to be relieved of his duties. Yeah, that's a fact. Shows up to say Biden on Raw. I'm not having a lot of fun watching actual wrestler. Hold on. Not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun watching actual wrestler. We're watching AEW. Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with this video. I'm gonna lock in on this video, man. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, I might still drop the same time. No, it'll probably be like 8 or 9. But yeah. God, I gotta talk about this, man. Yo, good looking. Shout out Chris Collins, man, sending this picture, because this is something that needs to be highlighted, and yeah, man, they gotta be talked about, dog. It's like, man, that's a bad joint, and you know what? I would love for Paul Levesque to be, since you like bringing up all the things that was over, all the things that was record breaking, bring up the not so record breaking ones too. Bring up like, oh, we was in Germany for Crackdown. The numbers ain't turned out that good, so we got some pivots we need to keep making. We would like to hear that. We would like to hear some transparency. And also, y'all gonna be mad, but Tony Khan too, bro. I would like to hear something other than Tony Khan, but I would like to hear something other than Tony Khan, but everything's great. Tony Khan, be more transparent about what you want to work on. It's literally impossible for everything to be great in business, in life, in relationships, in content creating, and even when you're commenting, even when you're whether you're a fan, whether you're a wrestler, whether you're a superstar, whether you got the most money, whether you're broke, whether you have nothing, whether you have something, everything can't always be great. I understand why saying it, because you want to push the narrative that you're the top company, which is, I understand that. But I just wish all of these companies be more transparent about the downsides and the losses of certain things, man. And I think that people could benefit of that, man. I'm gonna get out of here though, but since I'm calling them out, let me say this too, because a lot of people think content creation, right? Because I just called them out, so I'm about to be more transparent as far as on a content creator side. A lot of people think like, man, well, you man, all right, you talking on you talking on online or whatever is I mean, that's how hard can that be? And I'm telling you right now, I mean, it's a lot harder than what you would think. And if you create content, you know for a fact what I'm talking about. Whether you're doing live or whether you're not live, when you're sitting talking to a camera and you have no viewers and nobody in the chat, or whether you have viewers and people in the chat, you have the battles. You know what I mean? You have to fight. You know what I mean? While I'm sitting on live right now, even preparing for a live, after this, having to shoot and edit the show, it's a lot of mental health that has to be sacrificed. You don't think I got some BBWs calling my phone for a night out? Oh man, Bobby, man, I did. It's Thanksgiving over here, and it's already January, whatever it is. Man, I done made some good greens, collard greens. I gotta do this. I gotta do, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's just about. It's sacrificing, you know what I mean? Everything's not all the time I get on here. Some of y'all probably see it in my face sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Gregory said it one time, yo, Bobby, wake up. It's not even that I'm tired or whatever. It's probably the look of, you know what I mean, exhaustion or whatever, because at the same, you still got to balance going out to the gym. You still got to eat healthy. You still got family and kids. You still got to show up for this, still got to show up for that. You know what I mean? It's a balance that needs to be there. Everything's not always great, fine and dandy. It's impossible that it could be. But that's what makes us humans, pushing through the times that is not great. That's why they got the word discipline. That's why that's so important. That's why no matter what, the only time I didn't show up was when my throat was, yeah, man, when I literally couldn't. Because me, I don't know about anybody else. But in this life, you got people that's extremely lucky. You got people that's lucky sometimes. You got people that's not so lucky. You know what I mean?
in life, as far as me, and you got to figure out what is your path. What cards did life deal you? The cards I looked at when life dealt me, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to, things are going to fall in my lap or things are going to happen. No, I got to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. I got to play the law of averages, which means I got to shoot the three. I got to be at the 3-point shooting 100,000 times going for that. I got to step up to the plate and I got to swing until my arms fall off to hit a home run. That's just my situation. Now it's about, all right, are you going to show up and you're going to do the work, or are you going to complain about it? Or are you going to not do it? You know what I mean? And when you decide to do the work or you decide to be committed, it's going to be ups and downs with anything. So, yeah, man. And to end that off, man, I want to, as I always say, I want to shout out the chat, man, because y'all make the job a hell of a lot easier than what it could be. You know what I mean? Just having to engage in chat, having to engage in community. Raw was so bad. Sometimes I struggle to be like, what am I about to talk about? You know what I mean? There's somebody that say something in the chat that I could kind of segue into something. That helps a lot. You know what I mean? But shout out to my creators out there that's growing, because I was there when I would be on for 3 hours. Nobody was on. But you still have to somehow push through and figure it out. Talk to yourself and figure it out, man. So, man, shout out to all the creators that's grinding, man. And, man, if I got to give any type of advice, man, it would just be like anybody else would say, man, just getting 1% better, staying consistent, being delusional. I love being delusional, man. I love it, man. I love being delusional, man. Because it's like, yo, you create your own reality when you're delusional, man. You literally, I remember when I used to have like, I had like 10 subscribers. Every time I see whatever number of subscribers I got, in my mind, I put a 0 on it. So if I got 10, I'm about to show up like I got 100. When I got 100, I'm about to show up like when I got 1,000. Right now, I got almost 17,000. I'm about to show up like I got 170,000 people watching me. And people used to be like, yo, Bobby, no, you have 17,000. You can't tell me that I'm the same person. You can't tell me wrestling's fake to this day, being almost 40 years old. Yeah, I mean, that's my strength. That's my superpower. I live in fantasy land. I live in delusion land. You see me? Maybe that's why I keep tuning into this stupid show, and I'm thinking I'm about to get a different show because I'm living in so much in delusion. But sometimes you need that, because sometimes I think I'm be living so much in delusion land that it just manifests. The universe would be like, man, I'm sick of it. Man, they just throw me, it trickles down of just, oh snap, it actually happened. All right, bet I'm going with it now. Yeah, man. So, man, this is all my creators or whatever you're doing in life, man. Whether you're creating, whether you're going for something, man, like, yo, it all starts right here. It all starts with making it believable right here. You know what I mean? Once it's right here, then you start speaking it, then it goes up there. Yeah, man. You get boomerang down there, like the Street Profits. Remember what I said about them? We want the smoke, then they got smoked. You know what I mean? But nah, y'all know what I mean, man. Bobby Hill, yeah. Philadelphia Eagles lost yesterday. I'm not watching a record. Nah, I feel that. Yeah, yo, T, yo. A lot of people bad that the Eagles lost, man. I ain't gonna lie. The city mad, but it's like, bro, we just won. Like, come on, man. We literally just won. The city's still mad. Respect, Bobby. Keep up. Yeah, I got you, Daddy. I got respect to you too for, you know, man, for always showing love. Let me see what else. Got my tummy hurt. Yeah. Respect, Bobby. We appreciate you, Bobby. Thanks for the support. Thanks for shouting me out. Man, that's Lazy Levette so stuck in my head. You know, all right, yo, good looking always, man. My man, always good looking. AWPB Vibes 2025 or 1.23 million. Yeah, and that's an incredible number. That's an incredible number. Shout out the Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, man. NFL playoffs definitely a lot interesting in this WWE crap. But man, good looking for everybody tapping in, man. You know, we'll be here for AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage. MJF versus Bandito. We got some tag team matches. That's basically the highlight of the event. Darby Allin versus Pac. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all there. I'm most likely gonna drop the video the same time tomorrow. I would drop it at the middle of the night, but I feel like people, when they wake up Saturday morning, they expect the video. So you know, man, I think I'm gonna stick to the same time tonight. And oh yeah, we got January 20th. We got the Unreal joint too. So I'm probably spend all day January 20th watching that. And I'll figure out what we're going to do about that. But that's definitely going to deserve some content too, man. But good looking for y'all tapping in, man. I'm going to work on this video. It's Bobby Basul. 215, like, comment, subscribe.